Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we are going to be determining who the best NFL player of all time is. Well, kind of anyway. One of my viewers named Alex made this for me. It's just a huge bracket with players from past and present, and we're gonna narrow it all the way down to just one. Also, if you're wondering why it says March Madness, it's because it's clearly made on a March Madness bracket, but it's the NFL. So Alex, I appreciate this a ton. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and before we hop right into the video, don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. Remember, take advantage of the CMC Free Square on Sunday. All he needs is 1 yard for that entry to win. But always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Alright, so we gotta get going on this because I got some stuff I gotta get done today, meaning I'm gonna be fluent and quick, and I think the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna start on the left side, go all the way down, go to the right side, go all the way down, and repeat until we get to the end. So, first matchup we got is Travis Kelce and Will Anderson. I gotta go Travis Kelce right there. Not a whole lot to think about, but the next matchup we got is Stefon Diggs and Deion Sanders. Oh shit, Diggs, you know I love you, but I gotta go with prime time here. Next round we got is Gronk versus AJ Brown. I'm gonna go with Gronk. Feel bad, I'm taking all the old heads here, but these aren't really that close. Next match we got is Aaron Rodgers versus LT. Like, okay, that is kind of closer, but LT is one of the best, or if not the best, defensive player of all time. Therefore, I'm going with LT. Here we go. Alex gave me a present one here. CJ Stroud versus AJ Hawk, the guy that just sits on Pat McAfee and stares at the camera. Give me CJ. Oh no, and now we got JJ versus T.O. Dude, T.O. is like top 5 all time. Jefferson, I think, is gonna retire top 1 all time. Give me JJ. Antonio Brown versus Debo. That's AB, and it ain't close. Hate AB all you want, but he is one of the greatest to ever do it. Joe Burrow versus Jimmy G. What are we doing here? Now we got Jason Kelce or Garrett Wilson. Gotta go with Kelce. DeMar Hamlin or Colin Kaepernick. Alex, you trying to get me canceled? What are you doing? I'm going with DeMar. Fuck Colin. Moving down a peg, we got Russell Wilson versus Ray Lewis. Gotta go Ray. Now we got CeeDee Lamb or Brett Favre. Like, you gotta go Brett Favre here. He's an old version of Josh Allen, bro. Joe Flacco or Trevor Lawrence. Ooh, because you got prime Joe. You got prime Trevor, who this year he wasn't all that good. I think I gotta go with Flack money here. We're not going off of now. This is all time. Dak Prescott versus AP. Gotta go AP, baby. Jared Goff versus Zay Flowers. I'm taking the goofball. In the last matchup for this side, we got Olave versus Tyreek. As much as I love Olave, I gotta take Tyreek as well. So this is it for the left side matchups and who I had advancing. Now we go to the right. All right, now we're on to the right side, and our first matchup is Tom Brady versus Sam Laporta. Well, sorry, Sam, but you didn't stand a chance there. Next round, we got Shannon Sharp versus Eli Manning. Oh, man, Hall of Famer. Someone is gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna go Eli here, though. Shannon was good. He's really good, but I don't think his career was as special as Eli Manning's, and Eli's not an ass. Cam Newton or AJ Green? I'm going with AJ. Not only do I despise Cam Newton, but I think he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks of all time. AJ was also unbelievable for like the first 6 years of his career. Michael Strahan or Dan Marino? I feel like a lot of people would pick Dan Marino here, but I'm gonna take Michael Strahan. 1/7 all time in passing, I think. 1/6 all time in sacks. Pick your poison. Jordan Love or Pat McAfee? Jordan Love. He's a fucking punter. Jalen Hurts or Troy Polamalu? Gonna go with Troy. JJ Watt or Drew Brees? This side's a lot harder. This sucks because JJ Watt in his prime was one of the greatest defensive players I've ever seen, and Drew Brees made 5,000 yards look like it was normal to throw in a season. I gotta go with Drew. OBJ or Puka? Fuck. Prime OBJ, man. I gotta take that. Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Carter? Mahomes. Jamar Chase or CMC? Damn you. Oh, CMC. Peyton Manning or Marshawn Lynch? Rest in peace, beast mode. Brock Purdy and Jerry Rice? Okay. Tua and Nick Bosa? Nick. Thought too hard about that one, I'm dumb. Lamar or Ben Roethlisberger? Who fuck Big Ben. Don't care how good he once was, I'd rather have Lamar. I hate Ben Roethlisberger. Matt Stafford or Bryce Young? Gotta go Matt. And then Josh Allen and Aiden Hutchinson. Are we talking about QB Josh, which I'm gonna assume we are? We gotta go Josh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude not only the right side, but all of round 1. So here are the matchups, and here are the winners, if you guys want to take a peek before we begin round number 2. All right, starting round 2, this is no easy decision here. We got Travis Kelce and Deion Sanders. I've said this before, man. Travis Kelce, I think, is the best tight end of all time, but Deion Sanders, he is arguably my favorite defender of all time. However, I can see the next matchup, even though I'm not supposed to be looking ahead, and just to make it a little bit different here, I'm gonna put Kelce ahead. Can't have LT going against a defender. It's no contest. So next round, we've got LT versus Gronk, and that's Lawrence Taylor. I'm taking Lawrence Taylor there. That's very close, but there hasn't been another LT since he's been gone. Next round we got is CJ Stroud versus Justin Jefferson. I'm taking JJ. Love you, CJ, but you're too new. Antonio Brown or Joe Burrow? I'm gonna take AB by a hair. Joe has not played long enough for me to take him over Antonio Brown all time. Jason Kelce or DeMar Hamlin? Goodbye, DeMar Hamlin. Ray Lewis or Brett Favre? Oh no, I gotta go with Brett. That one sucks. I don't ever want to not pick Ray Lewis again. Adrian Peterson versus Joe Flacco. Flacco, you put up a good fight. And concluding the left side, we have Jared Goff and Tyreek Hill. I gotta go Tyreek. I love you, goofball, but it's just facts. So to quickly recap the left side here, the remaining 8 players are Travis Kelce, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Brown, Jason Kelce, Brett Favre, AP, and Tyreek Hill. That is a good group of players. All right, so now moving on to the right side. Round 1, Tom Brady versus Eli Manning one more time. And this one, Tom does win, poetically. AJ Green versus Michael Strahan. Gotta go Strahan. Jordan Love or Troy Polamalu. Gotta go Troy. And now we got Drew Brees and OBJ. Gotta go Drew. See, the left side started off easy and got hard. The right side's doing the opposite. Now we got Mahomes and CMC. Gotta go Mahomes. And that'll bring us to Peyton Manning versus Jerry Rice. Arguably the GOAT versus the GOAT. We gotta compare careers here, guys. We really gotta look. So Peyton Manning, career, 71,000 passing yards, 539 touchdowns, 251 picks. Hall of Fame, 14 Pro Bowls, 7 All-Pros, 2 Super Bowl champs, 5-time MVP, Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, and all the other offhand awards that are there. And now we have Jerry Rice, a guy who caught for 1,549 receptions, 22,895 yards, and 197 touchdowns. Hall of Famer, 13 Pro Bowls, 10 All-Pros, 3 Super Bowls, Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year. It can't get any closer than this. Look, since Tom's already on this side, we're taking Jerry Rice. There's not a wrong answer. Then we got Nick Bosa and Lamar Jackson. Very close. I'm taking Nick Bosa. And Matt Stafford versus Josh Allen. We are taking Josh Allen. And that'll do it for round 2. And concluding the right side, the players advancing are Josh Allen, Nick Bosa, Jerry Rice, Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Troy Polamalu, Michael Strahan, and Tom Brady. All right, we're getting down to the wire now, gentlemen. So, again, on the left side now, we've got Travis Kelce versus Lawrence Taylor. It's close, but we got to go with LT. Again, we have to. This is the greatest tight end versus the greatest defender. If you're asking me, and defense can win games here, we got to take it. JJ versus AB. I said Burrow didn't play long enough for me to take him over AB. I think Jefferson has the same amount of time, but I do believe, honestly, Jefferson is going to go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm taking Jetta. Then we got Jason Kelce and Brett Favre. Unfortunately, Jason Kelce gets the boot here. We got to go with old-time Josh Allen. And ending, we have AP versus Tyreek Hill. This one blows ass. I'm going Tyreek. I'm just thinking of their careers here, and especially how crazy Tyreek has gone on multiple teams. And now we're just gonna flip right to the right side and knock this side out. So we got Tom Brady and Michael Strahan in round 1. It's Tom. And then we go down to Troy Polamalu and Drew Brees. I gotta take Drew again. Another reason I didn't want to pick Peyton, man. They're just too unfair. Now we got Mahomes and Jerry Rice. I'm taking Jerry there. And ending, we got Nick Bosa and Josh Allen. I got a little bias here, and it's probably facts anyway, but Josh Allen. And that will conclude round 3. We are now down to just 8 players total on the bracket, and those players are Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Brett Favre, Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Jerry Rice, Drew Brees, and Tom Brady. Something tells me Josh ain't gonna make it, but he can try. So round 1, LT versus Justin Jefferson. Unfortunately, as much as I love Jetta, he again just stands no chance against LT. And now we got Brett Favre versus Tyreek. I really want to do this one last. I really think the world of Tyreek as a player, man. I really do. Brett Favre was an animal. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and he's gonna remain that way forever. And that brings us to the right side. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. Tom. Jerry Rice versus Josh Allen. Josh, I love you, but no chance. And just like that, we are down to 4. LT versus Brett Favre versus Tom Brady versus Jerry Rice. Let's Dance, going to the finals between Brett Favre and Lawrence Taylor, will be Lawrence Taylor. I mean, guys, we're looking at 142 sacks out of 184 games played, a Hall of Famer, 10 Pro Bowls, 8 All-Pros, 2 Super Bowls, an MVP, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Brett Favre is great, but he ain't LT. And then the right side going to the finals between Tom Brady and Jerry Rice, another GOAT versus GOAT argument. Unfortunately, you know, Tom has to win this, where we will have the final championship match between the greatest of all time, Lawrence Taylor and Tom Brady. It should be no other way. And this all depends on what you like, offense or defense. And I'm an offensive guy, meaning Tom Brady is truly the greatest player to ever exist. Alex, man, I'm not gonna lie, that was a ton of fun, and I really hope you guys liked that video too. However, that is gonna be all I got for you guys today, so if you want to show support, you already know what to do, and hit that bell. I try to post on this channel every single weekday. And with everything I just said, I'm gonna get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next upload.